In this mid-handicap golfer's bag, there are some clubs that he is embarrassed to use, or a lot of people would be, but you can see from that shot on screen how they do the job. But guys, we are talking about this mid-handicap golfer's bag, what you might be looking to buy in the new year and what clubs you need in your golf bag for 2025. You can see here with the head covers, we've got a lot of golf clubs in this bag, but it is these clubs right here that we're going to talk about today. And this is the club for this mid-handicap golfer where he doesn't know whether to change, keep that in the bag, or go to what is under this head cover, a hybrid. So Dave, we're going to show them here today. Obviously you've got to decide in your golf bag which is the best for you. And a lot of people are embarrassed to have hybrids in their bag, probably lower down the bag.
Yeah, I think you're slightly wrong by saying that I'm thinking of getting rid of this, because this goes as a good gap with that hybrid. It's the 5 iron that I'm always worried about, because the 5 iron seems to go about the same distance as my 6 iron does, because my swing speed isn't fast enough to get it off the floor.
Yeah, and that's it. And we've had shafts fitted in these, so we have got more launch out of them, but one big thing is consistency. And obviously in your golf bag, you need to know where you need to potentially change from irons, even forgiving irons, into hybrids. So Dave, we're going to hit a few 6 irons to start with. We'll hit 3 shots with this 6 iron, and then we'll hit 3 shots with your hybrid and really start to see, are we seeing that pattern even here at 6 iron of consistency. Straight away there, a fantastic launching shot there for Dave. Straight down the middle. 145 carry, 156 total. So you take that as a very good shot.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying, that this club is my, well, that's going a little bit further than I would expect on the course. This is kind of my 150 club, if I'm honest. Perfect.
Right, let's go 2 more then, Dave. Let's see if we can repeat that before we dive into those 11 hybrids. And again, 11, you'll see on screen, you can get a full set of hybrids, and these are the perfect club if you're struggling to get the ball in the air and you want to still keep enjoying your golf.
See, that's the inconsistency.
Yeah, very close to the dreaded hosel. Again, a little bit of Dave falling forwards there, but let's go 1 more, Dave. And this is where that can easily happen, because Dave feels potentially with this 6 iron, you've got to give it that little bit more.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't.
Try and get it in the air.
And especially when I'm stood here saying that it's not one of your favourite clubs, probably even more so.
That's a bit left, but distance is okay.
But distance-wise, that is what you would expect outside. A little bit left, but we can see there we've had 1 down the middle, 1 right, and 1 left. So we've certainly got some dispersion on that map, or some distance between those. But let's grab your 6 hybrid now. So you can see we've got a 5 hybrid. We've also got this 6 hybrid from 11. So I shall give that to yourself, Dave. And you've had these a year and a half, I would say. You've had them a while now.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, year and a half. Yeah.
So straight in here, Dave. Again, what distance are we expecting here from this?
I would expect this to roll out to about 160, 165.
Okay, interesting. Guys, you need to make sure this year, if you've got new clubs, then you need to go to potentially a Trackman range, just like here at Waterfront, and get your gap in. And we're going to have a video of that very shortly on the channel and show you what you can do and what you need to do before the season starts.
That might not go 160.
No? A little bit heavy there, Dave?
Yeah, I caught it about 3 inches behind the ball, Chris.
Yeah, but that's exactly... We can see that on that replay right there. But we can see there, forgiveness-wise, Dave, it's dropped 10 yards.
But it's straight down the middle.
But it's straight down the middle, and look at that height. So again, we've still got some height, we've still got some landing angle, so it's going to, again, come down nicely. It's not one of those where it's a mistrike and gone all over the place. So a couple more, Dave. We started off with 1 down the middle with the 6 iron. That's more like it. A nice
more like what I expect.
Trajectory flight there. 155. I'm running a little bit further than you think there, but a good strike. And straight away there, we've got the distance and the gapping that you found in your bag you needed.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is where potentially, would you think about even getting a 7-iron in that hybrid, Dave?
I'd consider it, yeah. If I could fill that gap between that 6-iron and this 6 hybrid, but in the background you've always got something in your head, little tweaky thing when you're on a par 3 and it's 155 yards. There's always somebody next to you saying, "Oh, well, I'm taking an 8-iron," and they look at you and you've got a hybrid out. It just makes you feel a bit rubbish, really.
And that's it. And this is where a lot of people potentially are embarrassed to do this or get these clubs in the bag and go down. We can now go down to, well, a full set like you can with the 11, but even Ping and other brands are going down to 7-irons. So a good option to have.
Ooh,
And I
big
think
left.
this is something, an area of Dave's bag, if we want to get him to single figures this year, it's something we need to address. But again, a miss right there.
Yeah, it's on the number, it was right off the toe.
Yeah, and that's where we are certainly getting that consistency from this club, Dave. Front to back dispersion, again, if we start to look on this graph here, we can see it's a lot tighter, and that's where, for me, a 7-iron hybrid could be the perfect fit. But this is where the main change is, so let's get your 5-iron. We've got your 4, right? 5-iron. I don't know how I can miss that. Nice and yellow there, Dave. We're going to hit some with this club. So this is your nemesis. This is hardly ever in the bag, is it?
There's this and there's a 4-iron that
Oh, brand new.
Don't very often see the light of day.
No. So let's see this now. Let's again hit 3 with this. And again, these have had shafts fitted, and they do perform better than they did when you first bought the clubs, Dave.
Yeah, they do, Chris.
Lawrence did a great job at SGGT.
I don't find them as easy to hit as I do my hybrids.
No.
So what's the point in carrying them around?
Exactly. And what's the game about? What's the idea? We want to make it as easy as possible, and if we can do that by replacing a club, then potentially, and again, these 11 hybrids, certainly a fantastic price if you were to put in your bag.
And that's why.
And that's where, again, with this club, Dave, do you feel like you're trying to help the ball in the air?
Yeah, I'm stood over it, and I'm kind of thinking, how the hell am I going to get this above knee height?
Yeah. Let's go one more then. We'll certainly look at the interaction on the ground here. I'll have just zoomed in there and see that it is early.
Same again, I'm afraid.
It is consistent. Let's have a look on the screen now at this, where this catches the ground. We can see
it's back here.
It's a good 6 inches
back
behind,
there.
Dave. And this is where, when we get to the 5 hybrid, again, we'll certainly see. And with these hybrids, affordable 11 hybrids, again, premium components, so KBS,
Now it's one.
KBS shaft in there.
But even then, that's not going to the distance. That was a good strike, and that's not going to the distance.
And this is where, at the top end of your bag, they all get very close to each other in distance-wise. So let's grab your 5 hybrid now, which is under that head cover. So again, like I say, premium components in these 11 clubs at an affordable price. So interesting if you are thinking about hybrids, guys, don't overlook the guys at 11. Doing a fantastic job. Getting more people enjoying the golf.
That wasn't the best strike in the world either. But
straight away there, the worst strike you could hit with that has gone as far as the best 5-iron you struck.
yeah,
Yeah, and that is the difference that's screaming out to us why these should be in your golf bag and why we might look at that 7-iron. And then there
that's better.
is the imbalance. And again, not much difference there between a good struck one there and the 6. So we've certainly got a lot of stuff to do with Dave's what's in the bag, but he is not scared to have these clubs in his bag, and it's something for you to consider.